Hey guys, Brian with Buffalo Beer Reviews. Listen, we have something really special on today, but before we get to that, I wanted to kind of remind you guys, like when I started this channel up a couple of years ago, really my goal was Buffalo-centric, whether it was breweries, whether it was on locations, whether it was maybe out to Rochester, so be it. But really, I would love to see more and more home brewers represented. They have a voice. They can put their beers out there. You know, they're the ones brewing the beer, so they can tell us about brewing technique and hops used and malts used and oats and tell us all about the beer and have fun with it. That's really what I like. So if anybody's out there watching the videos, you might have a great home brew, you want to show it to everybody, let me know. Message me and we'll get that going. But that's a perfect segue into today's beer from One-Eyed Cat Brewing out of technically East Amherst, I think it's labeled as, looking to do bigger things around the Buffalo beer scene. And this is their Maenad's Kiss. Maenad's Kiss 2018. This is a barley wine. Right? When's the last time I had a barley wine on the channel, right? This is a 13% ABV with 47 IBUs. English barley wine. Man, oh man. It's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Something that's, I'd still say, considered a home brew. But check out the freaking quality on this. The label, right? The wax dip. The write-up on Untapped. The distribution, the quality. And I mean, these are things that are not typical of a homebrew, but this is what One-Eyed Cat is all about, right? So let me see if I can pull up a little write-up on Untapped here. It says, Maenad's Kiss is our seasonal bourbon and oak infused smoked English barley wine, aged 8 months. Notes of ripe dark fruit, vanilla, booze, and a fiery sweetness with a hint of smoke. Coming in at 13% ABV. This one was, 13% ABV. So, yeah, I got to meet some of the guys that brew the beers. Where is it? Santora's last year, and I met up with them at Resurgence for this Maenad's release. And before it gets any later or any more beers come out that push this to the back, I want to show you guys what this beer is all about. Let's see if I can get the cap popped without actually scoring it with a knife first. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was. And look at that. That was a pretty clean pop cap. Maenad's Kiss from One-Eyed. Let's take a look at this thing. Ooh. 13%. Just think about that. All right, I'm going to leave a little bit of room for my schnoz. One-Eyed Cat Maenad's Kiss 2018 barley wine. So if you take a look at this, it's all sorts of like prune juice looking muddled brown. And it's hazy. You can see the kind of the depth of field when you're first person. May not come across as such on video, but it's got this really great sort of looking head. It's like a light tan, sort of like a Whoppers, like in the middle of a Whoppers malted ball. That's kind of the hue to it. Yeah. It is. It's dark fruit all the way. You get some plums, you get some prunes, and that's not bad. I mean, if you are into either the Belgians or the doubles and the triples, then this is right up your alley. Really has a nice sort of like an ether, like an alcohol-y sort of kick to it. It's a cutting kick. So I think you're almost kind of, you know what you're in for. Do you know what I mean? I don't get much on the oaky or the alcohol infused sort of barrel agedness on the aroma. Bourbon soaked oak. So you're thinking about bourbon and oak. You're thinking about maybe vanilla. You're thinking about these alcohol sort of ether vibes. You know what I mean? And I'm not really getting that off the aroma. but it smells formidable. It looks formidable. It looks enjoyable, actually. So let's get into this and see what we have, right? Wow. Wow. 13%. Doesn't drink like a 13 right off the bat. Wow. This will do some damage. Holy shit. Okay, so this isn't going to be, I know it's dark looking. I know it's brown. This isn't going to be your brown ale presentation. This isn't going to be your stout presentation. This isn't going to be your porter. This is a barley wine, right? So it's got this unique sort of characteristic when it comes to the body. Almost, it looks watery, but the body is pleasantly mild to like a medium bodied sort of medium for all these flavors, right? And you really do get a great sort of figgy, pruny, dark fruit sort of vibe. And it's not obnoxious and it's not unpleasant. And that is another notch towards the dangerous realm for me. I think once you appreciate what you're up for fruit-wise, flavor-wise, you really can experience that bourbon alcohol sort of presence in the background. And it's not as if it was, brewed with obviously bourbon, but you can get its suggestion off that trail end of the flavor. Wow. But I will tell you, those descriptions of being smoky and being, of the barrel-aged essence are right on the mark. It just gives it a really nice mystique. It gives it something that you're not going to get every single day with your typical daily drivers, and that's why we pay so much money for these things. These are things that we don't get to drink and experience every single day. I get like a mulled sort of fruit sort of vibe to it as well. It's probably plays in well with, the barrel aged and the dark fruit. But you get this cool barley wine, and by no means am I some sort of barley wine expert, but I will tell you, I'd say the last barley wine I had may be the Dogfish Head 120, which I know is labeled as an IPA, but it's probably closer to a barley wine than a triple IPA. Do you know what I mean? I wasn't even able to drink half of that 12-ounce bottle. I thought it was too obnoxious. I thought it was too over the top, too sweet. I just didn't like it. This, on the other hand, is the complete opposite. These are understated sweetnesses. These are understated fruity tones. It's got that smokiness. It's got this really great sort of bodied vibe to it. And this is enjoyable. This is something that will get you into a lot of trouble really quickly. 13% in this bottle. I'm just fortunate I don't have anything to do today. That's why I'm putting it as my last to do for the day. Really, I mean, what else am I thinking about with a barley wine? And you're asking the wrong person to give you pros and cons of a barley wine. I like the appearance. It's wholly unique. I like the carbonation. I like the nose on it. I like the flavor on it. I liked the understated sweetness to it. I liked the delivery of the 13%. And there's not much else that I didn't like. you know, getting a hold of these guys and meeting up with them, that's a pain in the ass. But that's even more reason for them to find a retail space. Like I said, this is a great beer. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this is not going to be a hard beer to finish. But I am going to take my sweet ass time with this because it's 13%. Yeah, imagine putting out product like this from a basement, from your homebrew setup. And think about the things that you could be seeing in the future of Buffalo Brewing if they were to find a retail space. So that's really it for me. If you guys, you know, liked this review and you think that Maenad's Kiss is right up your alley, One-Eyed Cat Brewing is on Untapped. They're on Twitter. I'm not quite sure what else they're on, but they do a great job. So freaking A, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it. Oh my God, look at this thing. Seriously, before you go. This is stupid good. Anyway, I digress. If you guys enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up or leave me a comment. I love reading comments, good and bad. Helps me craft the channel to what people want to watch. And I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers. Fuck, this is gonna be